Hello, great people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. What's your time? By your time, is it morning for those who are waking up, especially my Cameroonians, family, or friends? Good morning to you all. Good afternoon to my friends and loved ones, and good evening wherever you are, whatever time it is right now. I greet you all and welcome back again to Flo Everett's TV. Yeah, I have a short one for us today. But before I start, how is the going? I'm sure everyone is doing well. I'm sure you're great. Okay. So today I have something to share with us, something very short to share with us. And it's a reflection about, just from my caption, you could see what's in your mind as we prepare towards the end of 2020. What is in your mindset as we prepare towards the end of this year? Is it preparing to, are you gathering or saving money for javing, to jav on that day, on the crossover? How are you planning to end this year? What's in your mind is a question for reflection for all of us. How are we planning to end the year? It's a question for reflection for all of us, like I said. So, are you planning, like I asked the first time, to end this year? Hey, that thing I get for do me. Hey, I get for drink. Many are saving for this year. They have entered Jangi, they have entered a lot of things. So at the end of December, as December is approaching, they'll start sharing those things. Yes. Planning to job, planning to do this, planning to do that. Is that what's in your mind? I think that is, if that's what is in your mind, I think it's an old routine. It's high time we step up to do the needful. It's high time we step up to do the right thing. Okay. So what's in your mind? How are you planning to end this 2024? How are you planning? The where you, like it's often said, where you find yourself, how you entered 2024 will determine how 2025 will determine how it's going to go through. Okay. So guys, how are you planning to enter 2024? What is in your thoughts? What's your reflection? Now, one thing we should know before getting into the end of this year, and even when we enter into December, one thing we should put in, first thing we should do before all our plans, like to drink and get drunk, to eat to the fullest, to buy the best dresses, to buy the best clothes, and so on and so forth. One thing we should first of all think of is a spirit of gratitude. Okay, a spirit of gratitude. You should have that mind of being grateful. The spirit of gratitude should be that which should be in our mind. Thanking God for enablement to be able to get through the end of 2024. You understand? So one thing I will share is, I have some couple of them to share, but one of them, like I said, is a mind of gratitude. That mindset of gratitude. We should reflect on the blessings which God has given us. What God has done for us throughout, we should have a thankful heart, a mind of gratitude. And we can express this in diverse form. We can express a mind of gratitude in different kinds of, just permit me, let me share this to my WhatsApp. Okay. I will be going to class soon, so I just want to share this short one. Just a moment, please. Yes, like I was saying, a mind of gratitude. Having a mind of gratitude, a thankful heart for what God has done to preserve you all throughout the year of 2024 should be that we should be in our mind as we draw closer to the end of 2024. A heart of gratitude, not complaints, not because we have not been able to meet up with our projects and we think that God has not been faithful, we are complaining, oh, this, that. Guess what? All of these things, life is the best gift ever, the best project completion ever. If you are still alive, it's a great project that God has done for you. Because when there is life, like we often said, there is hope. So we must have that thankful heart, a heart of gratitude. A heart of gratitude, a heart that is thankful, that cultivates positivity and contentment, that is thankful to God for what He has done. So that's the first one. Like I said, there are a couple of them I'm going to be sharing with us before I call it a day. The second mindset when preparing for the end of the year we should think of is self-reflection. What are you reflecting on? What is your self? You evaluate your goals. Evaluate your goals. Celebrate the accomplishment that God has done for you. Celebrate. Guys, it's good to celebrate that which God has done for you. Celebrate. Celebrate yourself for the little accomplishment you've made. Yes. You might not have been able to complete all of them. You might not have been able to meet up to your expectations. You might not have been, but at least the little ones you've achieved, reflect on them and celebrate yourself. Say, Father, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be able to achieve this. If you were pregnant and you gave birth, Father, thank you. I might not have achieved a lot, but I have a child. If you have gotten a job, Father, thank you. I might not have other things, but I have this job. If you were sick and God healed you, Father, thank you. I might not have had other things, but you healed me. Thank you. If you learned a new skill, Father, thank you. I might not have had other things, but I thank you for this new skill that I have gained, I have learned. So, there are a whole lot. If you give a self-reflection, you might think that this year has come to an end. Almost 365 and a half the year, you are not able to achieve anything. But if you sit down and try to reflect, right, you will see that God has done a lot. And so that's what I'm sharing with us today on Feeding on God's Word. What is your mindset towards getting to the end of the year 2024? I gave the first point, a heart of gratitude, and the second point, a heart of self-reflection. That is, you have to reflect on yourself, those things which you have accomplished, the things which God has done for you, and thank Him and celebrate yourself. Celebration must not mean that you have to pull crowd to make a party. No, you just sit and thank God. Okay. Another thing, you should also be thankful, a mindful heart, a mindset which you should also have, it cultivate in you when getting towards the end of this year 2024. It's growth and learning. Towards the end, view the challenges that you went through as an opportunity for growth. The challenges that you went through as an opportunity for growth. Yes. You might have you might have had those challenges, but what did you learn through those challenges? What did you learn from them? If you sit back and look at that through which you went through, you will see that there were things you learned from. Because in the process of learning, there is growth. In the process of learning, there is growth. What is that thing that you learn through growth, through the beginning of the year right up? I mean, there must be one thing you must have learned. So those are the things you should be gathering yourself together and giving thanks to God. That, Father, I was able to learn this. It's by your making. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. So, like I said, the first one is what? You should give a gratitude. Second one, you should have a self-reflection. Third one is about growth and learning. And the next one is prioritization. As you go towards the end of the year 2024, what are the things? Identify what truly matters to you. What are the things you want to take into the year 2025? You need prioritization. If you were not, you were just selecting any kind of thing to do and you start doing it is high time you start going in for prioritization. You prioritize those things which you know they are of utmost importance, and you dwell on them. You try to see how to do the finishing touches and how to prepare into the next year, because prioritization is not only left for this 2024. You take it all over to the next year. You cross it over to the next year. What are the things you will need to prioritize? You prioritize your family first. Prioritize your faith. Yes, I'm putting faith because faith without hope. They say if you don't have faith, you are a Christian and you don't have faith, then you're as good as what? A dead log of wood. You prioritize your faith, meaning that you do things which are giving glory to God. So I think that prioritization of faith comes first before even your family, because God first. Prioritization of your health. There are things which you were doing that were affecting your health. One of the most difficult, I must ask this question. If I ask a question, what is that most difficult thing to ever do in your life? The most difficult thing to ever take care of is your life, is your health. It's very difficult because it can easily break down. It's a very difficult thing. So we need to put it as a priority, to focus on it so that it becomes easier for us to maintain a good, healthy lifestyle. So we should have that. There are things that, especially when I will be coming up with this topic, what you need to take as you are approaching 35 to 40 years and above. What are the things we need to do to maintain healthy living? What are the things we need to eat? What are the things we need to let go of? Especially, I will just give a hint of them here. As you are approaching 40, there are things which we need to cut down. One of them, especially when it comes to food, is meat. We eat a lot of meat. We are killing ourselves indirectly. Eating a lot of meat thinking we are living a healthy lifestyle. We eat a lot of meat. Instead, we should be switching meat to vegetables. Eating vegetables thinking that we are eating, you don't have money to buy meat. It's not because you are poor. No. It's a healthy lifestyle. I'm not saying that you should not eat meat. What I'm saying is we should prioritize our health. If it is a lot of meat we are eating, we should start cutting them down and start reducing it. Let our health be a priority. I'm speaking to my own self too, because I have a lot to work on myself. I'm not saying it here because I am perfect or I'm living. No, whatever I'm saying here is for all of us. It's for you and I. Okay? So we should prioritize our health, our family, our faith, our relationships. Give priority to them, okay? And let go of anything that want to distract you, not to fulfill your focus. Those are the things we should be taking note of as we are drawing towards the end of 2024 and how we want our 2025 to look like. We need to start arranging them now. This is the time. You don't start preparing when you have entered the year. We start preparation now, and that's why I'm saying that. What are the things what is that mindset you are preparing to end the year with, and how you have to start the new year? It's just left just a month. So we need to think of those things. Okay, we need to think of those things. How are we envisioning the new year? What is your envision? What are you looking up to? The next one is looking up to the next year. How are you going? Yes, we might be having a lot of issues this 2024, a lot of challenges, problem left and right, a lot of things that are so discouraging, even trying to break down our faith. Don't be discouraged with that. Don't be discouraged. Look forward. Thank God it is a year that is coming to an end. It is ending with all of those challenges. Yes, that's what we always see. We're always optimistic. We're always optimistic. We are always optimistic. Nobody wishes for negativity for the new year. Everyone is always wishing for positivity. Okay? Everyone is always wishing for the best. So, go with that mindset, a mind of optimism. Be optimistic about how you want to end this new year and how you this old year and how you are getting into the new year. Be optimistic. Go with a mind of positivity. Do not take negativity from the old year, what the old year has been doing to you, beating you left and right, challenges left and right, and you're taking it into the new year. Once the new year is coming, have this mind like, even if something negative happened in the old year, get into the new year as if nothing negative happened. Start the new year all afresh. Discard all of them this 2024. Whatever is that challenge, discard them, all of them this 2024, and start a new fresh page. Thank God. God gives everyone an opportunity to have a new fresh page, as we pray that God will help us to be able to successfully go through the end of this year. God is helping us to successfully go through the end of this year. How are we planning to enter 2025? What is the mindset we are carrying with? It should be our thought of reflection. Okay? It should be our thought of reflection. How are you? You need to align your actions, align your things, whatever you want to do, align them. Well, there's this thing I always believe in. The alignment we make as individuals is good, but let God do the alignment for you, because divine alignment is the best. Divine alignment is the best. There are times when you see some things happening one after the other, you are like, wow, our God is a master planner. You're like, you didn't even envision this. You didn't even see that this is what's going to happen. This is how it's going to look like. This is how it's going to comfort. These are the things that is going to break through. But when you allow God to do the alignment for you, you see one thing will lead to the other. One thing will lead to the other. God will do divine alignment for you, because He is the best master planner. So that's another thought or mindset as we go through into the next, as we go through towards the end of this year 2024. And I will end by saying that we should have a renewal of mind. If you have been inculcating a lot of negativity, a lot of bad attitude, a lot of wicked attitude, jealousy, envy in this 2024, maybe you have been envious of a friend, you have been envious of something, you are not grateful, ungrateful hearts, you are not appreciative. Those are attitudes. There are a lot of them. I cannot start mentioning most of our negative attitude. It's high time we start negating them. It's high time we start discarding them. It's high time we start erasing those attitudes to get into, so that the blessings which God is preparing for us this 2025, it will not bypass us. Most of the time, some of the blessings may come in the early start of the year, in the middle, in the end, or anytime as it pleases God. But what about the one which starts from the beginning of the year? It's high time we get into the new year with a clean blank, they say tabula rasa. When we used to study psychology, we not learn of tabula rasa, a blank slate, a clean blank slate. it's like someone's mind that is like a clean blank slate is a mind that is ready to learn new things. It's a mind that is a slate is like a board where you go to write. When they clean a board, you can write anything on that board. That is the kind of mind we should be taking into the year 2025. We should, what is on our board right now, we should have a clean mind slate, a clean tabula rasa, a clean mind state slate. Okay, how are we planning to get towards the end of the year, and also how we are planning to get into the new year matters a lot. Okay, I just decided to share this little tips for us. How are we planning to get into the new year? We should have this, we should go along with this mindset. How we're planning to get into the new year and planning to end it, or whatever, whichever one comes first. Planning to end the year before planning to get into the new year, it's all boiling down to the same thing. We should have that mindset, a clear, clean, tabula rasa mindset, a clean a clean slate mindset. Okay, so I will not talk much because I have a class to teach now. I'm going to class. Just decided to share this for all of us. Someone said can you make me the moderator? Ash, can I make you the moderator? Okay, I'm sorry I cannot make you the moderator now because I'm getting to the end of it already. I have to go to class. Don't worry, I promise next time if you are online, I will make you the moderator. Oh my God, who is that? Ash, who is Ash? I don't even know who is okay, but I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you all so much for watching through this moment. Yes, this has always been Forever TV for you, which a channel which brings you teaching about many things in the phases of life, especially my teaching in English, next feeding on God's words, and other tips. So, but today I decided to share feeding on God's words, how we need to reflect on the year 2024, how we need to plan and the kind of mindset we need to get us into the year 2025. Like I will put it in summary, go into 2024 with this mindset. 1, a heart of gratitude. Be grateful for what God has done so far to you. 2, self-reflection. Reflect about all your accomplishments. Reflect about yourself. What have you achieved so far since the beginning of 2024? What did you achieve? Reflect on those things. You will see it. You might think that there is nothing you have achieved, though. But if you count your blessings, name them one by one, you will realize that there is something to be thankful of. You will realize that there is something you did actually achieve. So you need to reflect on them. Another thing you should be also putting in your mind is a mindset of growth and learning. I really need to buttress on this. A mindset of growth and learning. There are many out there. I mean, it's so annoying to have a kind of mind that you don't learn from others. You always think you're right. It's not an attitude we need to take into 2025. If you're that type of person, please start deceasing from that, because it's not a good attitude. An attitude where you think you know it all. And even if someone that knows it more than you claim to feel like you know more than that person, it's not a good attitude. We need, I'm talking to my own self too, we need to erase such attitude, because it's not healthy, it's not good. Because there are things that someone might want to teach you more, but if they see that you're that type of person that always feel like they know it all, always feel like no one is above them, not above them, no one can teach them. It's like you are too small to teach someone, then you're wrong. You are wrong. It's not a good mindset. We need to go into 2024 with this mindset of growth and learning. Our mind should be flexible. We should have an open mind. where we can learn from anyone. They said even a cat can look at the king. When a cat looks at the king, does the king order for the cat to be killed? No. A wise king looks at that cat and tries to imagine what can this cat, because cats sometimes they are spirits, what is the message this cat is trying to bring? If he or she reflects or sits quietly in the mind, you will see a message or a revelation will just pop up. Because the king didn't ignore that rat or the cat, I mean to say, and got to learn something. What am I trying to say? I'm simply saying that we should be preparing to get into 2024, 2025 with the mindset of growth and learning. Have an open mind. Be able to learn from others. Humble yourself and learn from others. If you are the proud type that sees that someone can be too small to teach you, then you will lose a lot of things. You will lose a lot of things. You will miss a lot. I always like to put myself, God help me, to put myself at the learning side. When you put yourself at the learning side, you will be able to learn at all times. You'll be able to learn from everyone. You'll be able to learn from people. If you do not minimize them, if you do not look down at them. So please have that mind of growth and learning. Open mind to be able to learn from everyone. Okay, have that open mind to be able to learn from everyone. It's very important. You don't know what you're learning from that person can bring to you. It can change your life for good. God can use the foolish ones to conform the wise. He can use anybody, anything to bring a change and transformation into your life. So have that mind of growth and learning. Do not look down on people. Do not minimize people. Do not have this mindset, can any good thing come out of Nazareth? What came out of Nazareth? Jesus came out of Nazareth. But they were looking down on him. But that was the Savior of the world. He saved mankind, but they were looking down on him. They were saying, can any good thing come out of Nazareth? You do not look at people physically and think that any good thing can ever come out of them. You don't judge and conclude like that. So what am I saying in a nutshell? Getting into towards the end of 2024 and planning towards the year 2025, we should be going with this growth and learning mindset. Like I said, our mind should be like a tabula rasa. A tabula rasa, a clean blank slate, which is able to learn from every area, from every sphere of life, from anyone that is able to teach you something new. You join all the puzzle and put them together. It will bring out something great. So that is my take for this. For us, and I would like to I decided to share that with you guys. So please do not forget. And the next one, also be optimistic. That was the next point I said. I already emphasized on that. Discard every negativity and go in with a positive mindset. And the next one is also generosity. Be at the giving side. Be at the giving side. Yes, it is more blessed to give than to receive. Be at the giving side. There are many of our family members back at home expecting highly now, have high expectation that all those who are in abroad should be able to send them things. It's good. It's very good. But what about you sending them us things? What about you? We are also expecting. It's so sweet to receive from someone. Not only always being at the receiving end, and some even get mad because you are not able to give them something. You do not know the pockets of that person. You do not know the challenges they are going through. You do not know the stress, the struggle they are even struggling to. But when you tend to look at what kind of lifestyle they are living, it's more than what you can even imagine. So sometimes one message can lead to the other, but I hope you're going to get what I'm saying, right? Yeah, I'm trying to be serious about this, because we should be generous. Generosity is not only about giving, but we should be generous in sharing ideas. We should be generous in other things, helping one another to grow. We should be generous. Generosity, this is a period of sharing and giving. Christmas period is a period which we are getting into, a period where many have accumulated a lot of wealth, accumulated a lot of money. They have saved a lot just for Christmas. But if someone asks you for a help now and you have it, will you keep it waiting for Christmas, or you help that person now? Reflect upon these things. Think about them. Because whatever we do, God is watching and He's seeing. We should have the spirit of generosity. The little we have, we share. And mind you, please, people you ask for and they're not able to give you, do not have a bad mind towards them. If they have, they will give. If they have, they will give. Especially someone that has been giving. If you ask and you're expecting this time and the person is not able to give you, know that you should just have a spirit of understanding. You get it? You try to have the spirit of understanding. You must not be expecting always. And that's why most at times we become frustrated because of our expectation which were not able to be met. How can you be building your hopes on someone's mind, on someone's money? This person, so and so person will send me money, and the person did not send you money at the end of the day. You start getting angry. You don't call that person again. Or as a matter of fact, sometimes you even call that person because you are expecting money from that person. It's not a good mind we should be inculcating or taking towards the year 2025. Those are the things we need to start deleting from our thoughts, from our minds, and try to pursue, try to put in a mind of generosity. Be at the giving side. Be at the giving side. Do not expect too much, because expectations can frustrate you big time. Expectation can frustrate you big time. Okay, so please, I will end here. I have a class now. My time is up, so I have to go to class now. So I catch you again in my next live. So if this is your first time of tuning into Floevers TV, welcome. I welcome you all. And please, if you have not been there from the beginning of this video, start through again. There's a very important message for you. I think that this is a half message. I'm going to complete it some another time. Without any much saying, thank you guys for watching, and do have a wonderful, wonderful week. Stay blessed. Bye. And I love you guys. See you in my next video. Thank you.